Hi, welcome to Banting Chommy. Today we'll be making a Banting Chommy DagWood. If you missed a loaded sandwich, then look no further. This mouth-watering low-carb Banting DagWood will make you forget it's healthy. With layers of bacon, eggs, cheese, beef patty, caramelized onion, all put together between 3 layers of cabbage bread. Let's get cooking. So we're going to start with the cabbage bread. For the cabbage bread, we're using about 5 cups of grated cabbage. The cabbage stores a lot of water, so we need to squeeze out the water by placing it in a clean dishcloth. Make sure that all the water is squeezed out so that the cabbage is nice and dry. Don't throw away all that cabbage water because it has a lot of health benefits. I have a shot of it when making cabbage bread. Now we can place the dry cabbage into a bowl ready to mix with the other ingredients. So now the next ingredient is the eggs. I usually use 1 egg to a cup of cabbage. But for this recipe, because I'm using 5 cups of cabbage, I'm just going to use 4 eggs so that it's not too eggy. So we're just going to make sure the eggs are nice and beaten, that they blend nicely into the cabbage. Let's season our cabbage with some salt, just a few shakes, and then mix in the egg. Now that is all combined, let's mix in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. To shape the cabbage bread into sandwich-looking slices, I use lunch boxes. They make a perfect slice. So first we're going to spray some coconut oil spray into the lunch boxes so that the cabbage bread does not stick and comes out easily. So now I just spoon in some mixture to my desired thickness. I use 2 lunch boxes at a time and microwave the bread for 3 minutes depending on your microwave. I repeated the step 3 times as I needed 6 slices to make 2 DagWoods. This is how the bread turned out. Now that all 6 slices are done, I'm going to fry them in some butter. Don't skip the step as it makes the cabbage bread irresistible. Fry them to your desired brownness. And now that they're all done, let's get to the fillers. So we're going to start by frying 2 pieces of bacon steaks and 2 beef burger patties in some butter. My beef burger patties are from my Banting friendly butcher. They're 80% beef and 20% fat. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the bacon from the pan and we're gonna add in the onions so that they can get the bacon fat and caramelize. Okay, so now I've cleaned off the pan and we're gonna fry our tomato in some butter. And season the tomatoes with some salt and pepper. Now we're going to remove the tomatoes from the pan and start with the eggs. Gonna add more butter to fry them. Oops, there goes my egg yolk. At least this one never break. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. Now for seasoning, we're just gonna add some salt and pepper. And now we're going to add some cheese to the pan so that it's all melted through. And once the cheese is melted, we're going to assemble this lovely delicious DagWood. Now to make this a DagWood, we're going to start with cabbage bread. Then put on a layer of lettuce, season it with pepper and salt. Then we're going to add our beef patty, top that off with some tomato and some caramelized onion. Then we're going to add another layer of cabbage bread, put on our bacon, top that off with tomato and caramelized onion. Then the fried egg. And on top of the fried egg, I'm going to place some sauce. Make sure your sauce is Banting friendly. Because I want to make this meal extra fatty, I'm going to butter the last slice. So let's close it all up. We're going to add a layer of lettuce, some salt and pepper, and then top it off with that buttered slice of cabbage bread. And there you have it, just what I've been waiting for. An irresistible Banting DagWood sandwich. Just look at those layers. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.